Hi everyone, welcome to a segment I'm calling What's Good at Wellesley, where I take you around to places that I really liked while I was here because I used to go here many, many years ago. Okay, that's it. Oh, wait, shit, there's someone. This first place is extremely important to me. This is Jewett Arts Center, but we're not going to just anywhere in Jewett Arts Center. We're going to JIC 146, which is the best practice room on campus. Follow me. My camera's definitely gonna die during this. I should have brought a charger. Welcome. This is the best practice room at Wellesley, as you can tell because it has 2 pianos and also because the view is by far the best. Let's play a little ditty. That's it. One time I spilled a soda into this piano. Honorable mention, this is actually the best practice room in Jewett. Look at how expansive this is. Look at how much natural light there is. This blackboard sucks, and this one is slightly better. And there's a Steinway. I have like spent the night here before. Shh. Welcome to the Rendon Dell. This is Dr. Paula Johnson's favorite place on campus. Allegedly, there are small trails you can walk around in there, but it's also quite bushy. The rhododendrons bloom once a year, a week after graduation, so no one ever gets to see it, but they're like a profusion of blue and pink and purple blossoms, and it's actually really, really pretty. But then again, super underrated location because you never ever see these in bloom. This is Sev Green. This is the best place to sled. What you should actually do is purchase a pool floaty because they go way further, especially when it's icy. Much more fun than going on a piece of cardboard or on your belly or on a dining hall tray. We don't even have trays in the dining halls anymore, so I don't know why we could feasibly call it traying. Hello from the spoon holders. How many are there? 4? I used to smoke lavender here as a sophomore, which you get zero benefit from other than smoke in your lungs. So I would highly recommend getting a charcuterie board and some fizzy drinks and laying out a blanket and having a wonderful sunset picnic with some lore. My first year girlfriend and I broke up here in March 2020. Claire Ping, what is your favorite place on campus?
Pendleton West.
I think one of the more underrated places on campus is the Humanities Common. I don't think anybody ever goes there.
Yeah, I just went. They brought me there for the first time.
Yeah.
On our first year campus tour. Come to our meet tomorrow.
Honorable mention goes to Acorns House because it is a wonderful piece of brick modernist architecture that is hidden behind all these bushes. I used to store my paddleboard here sophomore year before it was moved to a Sev closet that I don't think exists anymore with the renovation of Sev. I think that if you have swipe access to Acorns, you should be there as often as possible because it's a really wonderful space and we often forget it exists, if not for club meetings or parties occasionally. One time I got busted by Campus Po for having a party here. This is Tupo Point, extremely important to the Wellesley College Tupo's a cappella group. Some additional lore from this place is one time we were swimming here in November, so the lake is already extremely, extremely cold, but it was really beautiful fall weather, and my fellow Tupelo, Mary, had waded out there and then dunked her head, and she lost her glasses. Legend has it they are still there because it was too cold for us to like wade around to try and find out where the glasses were. There's a solid layer of autumn leaves on the floor of the lake. And so, oh, there's a fish? Wait, there's 2 fish. Oh my god. I've never seen fish this close in Tupo Point. This is going to turn into a nature documentary. To this day, we don't know where Mary's glasses are, and she had to wear someone else's glasses and then buy new glasses. I used to hide my paddleboard behind this. I would dock it here, and you could climb on. Okay, 2 illegal things I've done here. I got caught by Campus Po for going on my paddleboard. I believe this happened because I wasn't wearing a life vest. In the winter of 2021, the entire lake froze over and the ice was thick enough to walk on, even though we technically weren't supposed to. I remember we were walking back from having been on the ice for quite some time, and a guy on the side of the lake yelled like, "Get off the ice!" And it's like we were in the process of getting off the ice. But one time we were walking straight shot across to the Honeywell estate. I will add a photo for reference of what that looked like. We came across a handle of pineapple vodka lodged in the ice, so we all took shots, obviously. Shout out to whoever left it there. It never happened again. We think it probably sunk into the lake. If anybody has scuba diving equipment. The final piece of lore about Tupo Point is the Knives Out house, which you can see from here. So the lore about the Knives Out house is that it's possible to on the property, and we used to do it a lot of the time during the pandemic because we didn't have anything better to do. Hi, we're filming a video. Do you want to be in it? Okay, wait, come in and be interviewed. Oh. Come sit. Guys! Simone, what do you think is the most underrated place on Wellesley's campus?
Honestly, kind of where we are. Like the spoons.
We have just arrived from the spoon holder.
Oh, God. I don't know. I love Tupo Point and the spoons, and it's just like, it's relaxing, and you need that break sometimes. And I forget it's there, probably because I haven't lived in Tower. But yeah.
Even if you live in Tower, you very rarely go to the spoon holders, I would say, because you kind of get caught on the steps and then you don't go further. What do you think is the most underrated indoor space at Wellesley?
The hidden libraries in like the humanities, like in Founders.
Like the Humanities Common?
Yeah, the Humanities Commons is great.
Yes.
And also like
the Classics.
The Classics library.
Has a hidden library.
Love. They have coloring pages, which I love.
That's really good. This is good.
Yeah. Yeah. And also the English library on the first floor.
I don't think I've even been there.
Well, it was water damaged last year.
I never took an English class while I was here, and I regret it because I think the English department is good and I think English classes are good, but I simply never attended one. That's an underrated department for you guys. I feel like econ has so superseded English as like the major that a lot of people gravitate towards, because in college people used to major in English.
Yeah.
And now people don't major in English. Yeah, make a root beer float in the dining halls with vanilla ice cream and root beer, and put the root beer in first so it doesn't foam up the ice cream. There's something called the Multi-Faith Center in the basement of the chapel, which is where we took grad photos because it was raining during our graduation. But it's actually sick down there. You can go in at night and watch movies. There's a ton of stuff to do. Really nice bathrooms. Probably some of the nicest bathrooms on campus are in the Multi-Faith Center.
No hands.
I'm with Roscoe. I'm with Waka. I think this isn't on.